Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming.
Everywhere you go, you can hear the laughter. Little kids playing, chasing after. Innocence shines bright like a built-in light. With their giggles and smiles, everything feels right. Oh, the joy of little children filling up the air. Their happiness, contagious, nothing can compare. Just watch them run and play, carefree and wild. Oh, the joy of little children.
Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome back again. Hello, Millie. Hello, Grace Paris. Hello, Mama's World. Hello. You finally got to catch a live. Yay. Hello, Heather. Love you too. Hello, everybody. Debbie W. Let's see. Miss Holly 60. Hello. Welcome. Pebbles and Susan Elizabeth. Holly S. Hello. I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm so glad. Cyber Warrior, hello. Show Poodles, hello. There you are in that beautiful picture of that poodle. And Tam here. Hey, Tam here. Hello. Welcome. I hope everybody is doing great this afternoon. It is May 30th, Friday, and it's 5:23 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope you've had a wonderful Friday. Yeah, is that a standard poodle? I don't think I've ever asked you that. Show Poodles. Is that a standard poodle? It's beautiful. Sebastian's army must keep on pushing. Absolutely. Hi, Mariner Girl. Hello. M. Blanc. Hello. Great to see you. Hello. Welcome there. A miniature. Okay. All right. I've had them all. My Bubbles was the last poodle to go, though. She was a gigantic standard poodle, but she was white like that. She was so pretty. So sweet. I love all animals, I'm telling you. Just not possums. And I'm not too fond of snakes. Just saying. Oh yeah, Tam, they're beautiful. The giant standard poodles. Yeah, they are. And they're so loyal. They really are. They really are. What color is it, Tam? Yeah, no snakes. Yeah, my little granddaughter tried to pull that on me one day. You're a cat lover, Mama's World. Hey, Justin. Hey. You're having one at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time. You know somebody who knows Sebastian that spoke to him every day and will learn some new things. Good. Great. Absolutely great. And Justin, I know everybody knows you, but honey, drop your link. Somebody drop Justin's link to Clutch Them Pearls, because I don't want anybody to mention that or miss that. We got to see that. Everybody needs to go over there and watch that tonight. If it's anything new we need to know about Sebastian, absolutely. Kiki, I hope you got my email, honey. Let's see. I think I'm going to reschedule for 7:30. Okay. Grace, Mamal, everybody coming in. Thank you for being here. Rogue, hello. Who is Justin? I don't know who that handsome fellow is. Hello, Little Red. Hello. Sheila, hello. Good evening, everybody. Y'all hit that thumbs up. I got something kind of interesting I want to talk about at the it's kind of going to be at the end, but I'm like, Justin, we don't know anything to be facts, but this was just kind of interesting. Miss Kathy Bowersox is just showing up every dang where. I'm telling you what, in places I didn't even realize. And it's just kind of interesting. Yeah, that's right. Sebastian, we are going to find you. Kiki. So I hope everybody has got your. Now who's calling me? No, hang up. Don't go. You go into my voicemail, honey. I don't know who that is anyway. But and wait a minute, I thought I had that turned off. Hold on, y'all. I'm supposed to have it on quiet. All order in Smiley's house. Yeah, that'll be the day, right? That'll be the day. You thought it was Christmas? Oh, God. Yeah, we had a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend, too. Yeah, I need to change my music and all my things. Y'all, excuse me. I think I am getting sick. I am not kidding, y'all. Maria S., hello. Hello, everybody coming in. So, yeah, I start hearing all these things and doorbells and ringers, and it's like, please stop just for a minute, honey. Please stop. But we're going to get on with this because I know other people has shows and stuff to do. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. And Lord, and last night my stomach was giving me a fit. I was just like, oh my gosh. So anyway, but today I want to talk about a couple of things. Sebastian, as we know, was 15 years old. He was a 15-year-old boy when he went missing from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee, on February 25th, and he was reported on February 26th. And, you know, he has brown hair, brown eyes. And, yeah, I will, Justin. Definitely will. It's getting crazy. And he had on black framed glasses. But anyway, all the information's up there. If you know anything about him, please call any of those numbers because he needs to be brought home. And that's just that. But I was, you know, thinking more like regarding his school life, and there's not a lot of available information on that. But, you know, even his mother stated he was very smart. Well, in some things she stated he was smart. You know, you got sometimes you wonder, they want to make him look like he's not. Hey, hindsight, hindsight, drop yours too. I noticed her and Mama Risa has a new channel too. So drop her link, y'all, or you drop your link, it's fine. Please do. Please do. We need all the information we can get about Sebastian, all the good channels and everything, please. And just pay no attention to me. So I don't have it right offhand, but if go ahead and drop it, that's fine. Please do. And we love all your work, Hindsight. So I noticed you as a co-host on there. Love it, love it. But anyway, his mother even said he was smart, so I'll give her that. I was wondering, like, how he was in school and stuff, although it's not too much information out there. It was mentioned that he was high functioning autism, and he really liked school, though. We do know that he really likes school. And based on the information that is available out there, one of his teachers, Andrea Hayes, a teacher, stated, Sebastian came to my classroom because it's, a small classroom, and he was always smiling, and he always had a great imagination when he came in, and he liked to draw. And she said she also noted that he liked small places and spaces and all that. So it's a fact that usually autistic individuals, including children, often find comfort, and they like to regulate in small spaces. They find that comforting to them. And I know this with how my son was, and he grew out of a lot of that as he got older, but he did have the sensory problems and stuff like that. Lord, he had such sensory that we even took him to a therapy. They gave me this little special brush, and I had to brush his whole body, except you could not brush the bottom of their feet or their face, but that was something that you did for them. But they like the enclosed spaces for many reasons. And it's because of the sensory issues. And it's, the world can be an overwhelming place. Hell, it can be overwhelming for me. It can be overwhelming for you. Hello, everybody coming in. I do see you. I'm trying to think, and I can't think and chew bubble gum and everything at the same time. So yeah, they feel safe. They feel safe like that. So the large, open, busy, all that kind of stuff. Like when we seen him go in the Texas Roadhouse with his fingers in his ears, or up to his ears, a lot of people, was questioning that. But until there's music playing, and although he probably likes music and loves music, and I know they blasted Eye of the Tiger, that was his favorite song, and he does, but unless he's used to it going in an unfamiliar place, that would be something he would do until he got in there and sat down and got settled and realized everything, was okay, and got in one of the little small booths. And I was thinking about it today. I was thinking that may be why they preferred a booth over a table as well. So anyway, that's just some little tidbits of information and clues, but that does affect your sight, sounds, smell, your movements, and all that. Hey, Mama Risa, I just told them to drop your link. Tell them what your the name of your channel is. It the voices because I want them to drop your channel. Say that name again. The Voices, whatever it is, type it in there. I know you in hindsight's going to be doing that. And then y'all drop her channel, somebody. The Voices of Truth. Can somebody please drop that channel for me? Her and Hindsight's going to be doing that, a new channel on Sebastian, please. And hello, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. But they like the same routine and they don't like to change, period. That's why I don't think he too up and run away, period. Period, period, period. They like this sense of security and safety, and small spaces can provide that. You know, it's some enclosed spaces or small spaces are just that sense, you know, it keeps them from being anxious and all the things. Like maybe what are small spaces? Okay, maybe under the desk. I don't know if the teacher allowed him to sit under the desk or not. I don't know. I'm sure if that's what he wanted to do and they knew that he had a problem, hey, she probably called mom and said, look, Sebastian wants to sit under the desk, and that's something that was acceptable at school. I had that happen to me. Hey, as long as he was getting his work done, that's not an issue. Thank you, Mom. Always first. Uh-oh, it's going a little bit fast. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Another thing would be, and y'all are going to laugh at this, but it's not funny, is a cardboard box. I don't mean lock them. I don't mean put them in the cardboard box and shut the top. Okay. This is one I actually used with my son. My son, for example, when he was little, of course he's grown now. Okay. You know, you don't need none of these people in real life because I don't have no kids here now. Okay. Thank you, Holly. Thank you for the super sticker. Whoop, whoop. And I'll tell you why. The cardboard box, for example, with my son when he was little, like he didn't feel secure like in a little red wagon. He didn't like the little red wagons. He didn't like those little toys, and et cetera, et cetera. But his daddy worked where he could bring cardboard boxes home, the big ones. And he, oh, thank you, Justin. Justin said, I love Smiley, and I'm so proud to be Smiley Smile. Oh, I'm so proud, Justin. You're Smiley Smile. I love you. I love you so much. Love you, love you. And hey, Jude. Let's see. Hey, Jude. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. Hey, Jude. I love all of y'all. Love you. But he liked the cardboard boxes. I'm going to tell you why. So, you could put him in the cardboard boxes and he could sit down flat on it. Okay. He could hold on to them and they come up like under his arm and stuff. And I would run and push him all through the house. Oh my God. He loved that. He would get so excited and he would laugh. Now, it wasn't good for my back. It wasn't good for my back, but it was fun for him. It was fun for him. Oh, Tam here said, I love you, Smiley, more than Justin. Just kidding. Member for 14 months. Woo, woo. Thank you for putting up with me for 14 months. I love you, Tam here. I love you. You're so sweet. Yes, with a giant pamper boxes, anything like that, you know, anything like that. And it's so much fun with them and it's so creative. And they like that. Oh, Maria. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. Boy, y'all are coming in today. She ran calling wildfire. Hey, honey, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, they feel safe and it protects. Justin said, bullshit. You're so funny. Oh my God, y'all got me rolling. Y'all got me rolling, honey. Y'all got me rolling. Y'all are so funny. But it is a safe retreat for them. Mohawk Mom said, I remember putting mine in the laundry. Yeah, and you could do that too. Just put them in the laundry basket. Yep, and slide them all over the place, all over the floor, just for the giggles. The giggles was the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. You just got to get creative. Got to get creative. Absolutely. Absolutely. But some autistic people just see squeezing into tight spaces like a cardboard box or a small den, or, just something comforting about it and very calming to them. And I can understand and relate. Hey, Green Eyes, where's the chicken party? Well, looky here.
Your mother was a horse. Your father was a mule. Yeah, boy, you're a jackass.
Did you have to come in here and ruin it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I got a duck party I've been wanting to play on here that I found. Those little babies with the ducks and the bananas and all that. But I don't know if I can or not. But I love those things. I've been side-eyeing those. I've really been side-eyeing those. I really have. Yeah, where's y'all's thumbs at anyways? Green Eye does have the he has the right idea though. Y'all get them thumbs up, honey. Y'all get them thumbs up. Oh God. But anyway, it reduces the social pressure and all that for them. But for some children going into small spaces, it also, gives them a chance to know, hey, this is my body part. This is my knees. It comes up to my chest. This is, my arms, whatever, my elbows. Ouch. I hit it, whatever. But some of the other things are, besides boxes, are like just small pop-up tents. They're portable. They're easy to put up. They're easy to take down. They can be made with blankets and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. We love you here too. Woo, woo. Member for 3 months. Love you here. Love you here. Always. Thank you. Always. Let's see. What else? Forts, all kids love forts, inside or outside, under a sturdy table or desk, which again makes me wonder, did he have a place special, a spot at school that he, like to sit under or anything like that? Even Seth said, I heard him say that he liked to go under the bed and use his little flashlight to read and stuff like that. Well, that, probably made him feel good and comfortable. And, the sides of the bed and stuff like that was still where he could see out and see what was going on around him. That's normal. That's their space. Some kids, if the closets are clean enough, or it's a walk-in, or something like that, where they're not going to get hurt and it's cleared of clutter, they like to go in there and sit down, and it's just a little calming place for them. But I remember even back in the Summer Wells case, like even at the very beginning, hey YouTuber and everybody coming in, there was this guy, I won't mention his name. He wasn't a very nice guy. But I remember, and I don't think he was autistic or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. I don't know what reason he did it. I can't remember now the circumstances, but it doesn't matter the circumstances. Sometimes we just like our space, or we don't have the space. But I remember now looking back that he even put his little desk and stuff in a closet. And he had his private space in there. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Hey, Brianna's World. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody coming in. Thank you for being here. There's also like those beanbag chairs and, stuff like that, they like. I wonder if his mom, if he had any of that in his room. I'm just wondering. Some may not like the same things. Hey, Terry Parker, happy Friday. Happy Friday. But some like those things, Weighted blankets, absolutely weighted blankets. Mine did have a weighted blanket at first. Again, he grew out of that. He grew out of a lot of things, but they do like that. They like the weighted blankets. They like that. But I was just wondering, and because we heard the news talk about he likes to go in small places. Hey, Cass. We heard the teacher say that. His other former 8th grade teacher, I think Patricia Samansky, I think that's how you say her name, she described him as extremely high functioning with a great sense of humor. She also said he was very smart and he liked joking around. I can see that. And she said that he appeared very typical and that no one, this is what she said. She said no one would have any idea that he had any defects at all. Let's see. Free from room, prayer closets, good for anyone that alive and bring calmness and peace away from everything. Yes, absolutely. 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 So my question is, why did it seem like, and this is allegedly in my opinion, but why did it seem like his mother and his stepfather, and again, I said allegedly seems like, in my opinion, outside looking in, why did it seem like then after that? Okay, let me say this again. His teacher said that he appeared very typical and that you wouldn't have had any idea that he had any kind of problems at all. So why would his mother and his stepfather always seem to be mad at him, always seem, from what we know, to be having the CPS called out? They had 5 reports that we know of allegedly. And on their interviews, they're always saying, you can come through that door. You're not in trouble. You won't be in trouble. And things like that. Of course, even as Chris puts it, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So, again, to give a little grace, we don't know how children act behind closed doors either. And I'm not saying anything bad about Sebastian at all, but I am saying everybody's right. We don't know. However, I know it's not normal to get CPS called to your house 5 times. It's not normal to get them called there 1 time. It could be a mistake if the child didn't do it, but if the child didn't say anything, but he was begging for help at least 5 times, and he was let down at least 5 times, So I call BS. And we've seen how the stepdad was. We've seen that. We've seen it. You know, we know that Chris, in my opinion, but we from what we've seen and what we know he can make Sebastian feel ashamed. And, you know, by taking his underwear to his father, you know, hold on just a minute. I think he's hollering at that cat. Hey, funny face. Yeah, it may not be no quieter in there. Anyway, so we know that. So we know Sebastian was failed. So what was really going on behind those closed doors? I don't know. But I know this. I know I feel like, in my opinion, that he didn't have any issues with any of those kids in school, because if any of those kids had been bullying him, Sebastian wouldn't have wanted to go to school. Sebastian loved school. Sebastian wanted to go to school. Even Seth said it. He didn't want to do online schooling. He wanted to go to school. He wanted to mingle with his peers. So if he was being bullied by children at school and made fun of and XYZ, he would not want to go to school, right? You got to use some common sense here. It was also said that Sebastian had a deep appreciation for plants and animals. Well, we know he loved animals of all kinds. He loved snakes. We know he loved snakes. He loved cats. He couldn't have those. You know, he loved dogs. Was those dogs really his? I'm just saying. How many dogs have we seen in pictures that they've brought in and out of that house? Yeah, he felt like he was in trouble all the time. It's just heartbreaking. No, I don't either, funny face, because if he was, he wouldn't have did so good. He wouldn't have did so good, and he wouldn't have wanted to go back. Would you want to go back where you were bullied? And maybe that's why he was fine when he was with his mom and his stepdad wasn't there. I'm just saying, I'm just stating an opinion. And Justin's saying, oh, for those of y'all that didn't come in, you're going to have a guest, right? He's got a guest or somebody that knows a lot or something. He can tell you about it while he's talking, but make sure y'all go to Clutch Them Pearls, because there's some more information coming out. Somebody that knows Sebastian, and a lot's going to come out on his channel tonight. 7 Central Standard Time. That's why I'm talking so fast, honey. I'm trying to get through this, because when he told me that, I was all excited, honey. So, absolutely. But I got something. Y'all stay here till the end, because I got something to tell you. I mean, to give you something to think about. Okay? So, it was, they said he loved the color green. His teacher even said everything was green with him. He saw a green pencil, he would go for it. Anything green, he went for it. He loved the color green. His teachers and his classmates even wore green in honor of him. We all have. We all still do. We put up green hearts. Look, man, I still got my green porch lights on outside. I live in Florida, okay? People around here probably think I'm crazy as hell. They probably don't understand. And I don't give 2 rats ass about it, okay? But I bet you this. I bet you Katie never put up a green light. I'd be willing to bet. And that's his mother, okay? Because she knows, in my opinion, it's not going to draw Sebastian back home. And it never was. And that's my opinion. In my opinion, she knows where Sebastian is. She knows exactly, in my opinion, where Sebastian is. And that's why, in my opinion, it was very easy for her to just up and leave and go out of town with her husband that she loves so much. And she chose over her very own son, in my opinion. Why waste a light bulb, right, Katie? Don't worry. I got you, girl. I got 2 of them here, honey. On my front and on my back. Okay? Because I do care about your son. No matter if he ever shows up on my doorstep. That's not the point. That's not the point, Mom. That's not the point, Egg. Let's talk about someone else. Let's talk about Mama Socks now. Hey, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. Whoop, I'm behind. I'm sorry. I didn't see everybody coming in. Hello, hello, everybody coming in. So let's talk about Mama Socks. This is the good part, I think. Okay. Mama Socks seems to be showing up everywhere now, places I didn't even think. We know she's got money, power, and all that stuff. But let's just talk about Mama Socks for a minute. Okay. Let's talk about something. Mama Socks for a minute. Okay. I didn't expect this exactly. But Mama Socks has a lot of pull, a lot of status, a lot of power, a lot of friends, and a lot of money. Okay. Her son is obviously the golden boy. Okay. I wonder how it makes the other children feel when they're not treated the same. Maybe like they were never good enough, or that their efforts will never measure up. I bet some of that was definitely going on, just in my opinion. I bet others were also trying to impress Mother Dearest, even in not so great ways. You know, just because of the golden child. It's just a thought. Now, resentment can build up. It can build up towards the favored child, even if that child isn't actively doing anything. Hey, Reality Wins and everybody. Now, I bet he had a lot of that resentment. Look, even from the step family. Hell, one got very smart and totally left that family after all. After all, he said they are all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay? That's what he said, and he got the heck out of Dodge. Treating one child like a golden child can harm all the children involved. Even when they're grown, I'm talking about, honey. Including the favored one, who may struggle with unrealistic expectations, guilt, or social isolation. See, Drew, thank you for being a member, honey, for 11 months. Thank you, thank you. But I'm sure we know he's not socially isolated, but being married 5 times, cheating, allegedly, and having women and mommy issues might have something to do with something, just in my opinion. And look, all that anger and frustration he has built up with women in general, that we have seen with Brittany J and Chloe and people he don't even know. And then the accusations with Rachel, his wife, and Nina's little girl. Good Lord. When his anger can't get to a woman, then I guess the nearest thing was Sebastian, in my opinion, allegedly. Well, now, Sebastian's gone. So what or who? It just don't stop. Oh, sorry. But back to Mommy Dearest. Let's see. Sorry, I went off track just a minute. Sorry about that. So she's showing up in some strange places. She has deep ties and deep connections. Does it make it true? No, let's get that clear. But I want to explore something, and I need y'all to listen, because if you want to help, you can. That's on y'all. Now, also, I'm not putting anything on this company right here, okay? I'm saying that very loudly, okay? And I will explain. But Foster Families Assistance Network, FFAN, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting foster, kinship, and adoptive families by providing essential resources such as clothing, personal care items, undergarments, and toys. And it was established in 2016 by Anthony and Lori Poet. FFAN aims to alleviate the stress of acquiring necessary items during sudden child placements, allowing parents to focus on creating a stable environment for the children in their care. Resources are located at 313 West Main Street, Hendersonville, Tennessee. The center allows families to select needed items at no cost. FFAN utilizes social media to quickly mobilize community support, often fulfilling urgent requests within hours. Y'all got that part? Okay. The organization conducts initiatives like holiday gift drives to further support foster children, etc. FFAN plays a crucial role in the Hendersonville community by ensuring that foster families have the resources they need to provide a nurturing environment for children in their care. So you say, what does one have to do with the other? Just keep listening. I wanted to get to the bottom of this kinship program, which I'm going to go over first. Because see, when I was doing this, I was like, I don't even know what order to go in first. Just listen. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this. And let's talk about, because a lot I had to skip, because I want y'all to understand about a kinship program. But I want you to understand more deeper than that, okay? A kinship program is a form of foster care or child welfare support where children who can't live with their biological parents are placed, but don't let that fool you. Just hold on, okay? Are placed in the care of relatives or close family friends known as kin. These programs are designed to keep children connected to their family roots, culture, and community while ensuring their safety and well-being. But, and this is a very big but, only but, this but is a fact. So listen up. Kinship programs do not always go through legal avenues. Did y'all hear me? Kinship programs do not always go through legal avenues. There are two main types of kinship care, and only one of them necessarily involves the legal system. The child is legally removed from their parents by the court and placed with relatives or close family friends. Kinship caregivers often become licensed foster parents and receive financial support and case management. The court typically supervises the placement and makes decisions about custody and permanency and reunification, guardianship, and or adoption. Then there is informal kinship care. Okay? Informal kinship care is arranged privately between the parent and relatives. No official court or child welfare is involved. The caregiver may not have legal custody, but it provides daily care. They may have limited access to benefits like health insurance or school enrollment unless they pursue legal guardianship. Now, the desire to keep things within the family, especially if they fear losing the child or something like that. Now, you asked, well, Smiley, what does this fit in, and what does this have to do with Mama Socks, or what has this got to do with anything? How does it fit with this network and all this stuff? Well, I'm not sure that it does, at least not knowing and not saying that it does on the business side. The business side, I'm not saying that the business side knows, but however, a couple of things. Mama Socks is definitely tied to this business right here. She even got personal messages from this place even before Sebastian got missing, asking her if she had a baby stroller, and she replied saying no and asked if she needed to get one right away. That's kind of strange, don't you think? Which kind of led me to believe, think, it makes me wonder a couple things, actually. It makes me wonder, is Kathy now, or has she ever been a foster parent? And just how deep does her ties go? I'm just asking. And then if you foster or you're in a kinship program with this place, and I want y'all to understand, the place, they're not privy. So you say, well, wouldn't they know Sebastian's missing and blah, blah, blah? No, because guess why? They're not privy to who she would have or who she would be fostering or who the kid or kids are. So maybe Kathy don't need the money, and maybe she does need resources, though. She loves the status after all. Plus, it's easy to say you don't need somebody else's money when all of a sudden you have somebody else's kid. I think you take what you can get. You don't get wealthy by giving all your money away, after all, right? Now, this place was founded in 2016, and Mother Dearest might be nothing more than a supporter. I don't know. But I'll say this, it sure is mighty convenient. Mighty convenient. Mighty convenient. And we already knew she was a charity giver. She gives a lot to a lot of people. and a lot of things. But I do know that she was involved way before Sebastian was missing. So I want to know how far her ties really go. And it brought me to the conclusion, was she ever a kinship or was she ever a foster? I don't know. I don't know. Let's watch this little piece right here. This just gives you a little idea on what they do also. And I said they don't know who the kids are and they're not privy to, and they don't unless they have something like this and you know. But anyway, let's watch. You get the drift.
To help families in need, Foster Families Assistance Network helps foster families get the items that they need when a child arrives in their home. Sometimes they get very little heads up. You know this very well. Today, we are here with the executive director and founder of the program. His name is Anthony. And we're also here with Jackie. She is with the Junior Service League of Hendersonville. Anthony, you have a big event that's coming up here in July. I'm excited because I went last year and it was a blast.
Yeah. We have a fan camp. This will be year 2. We're going to have up to 50 children that are either in foster care, kinship placement, or have been adopted out of the system that will be able to come for the week and just build Legos, build relationships. We have volunteers. It's just a way for the community to come together and kind of wrap around the fostering community and show them that they're not any different.
Well, go into more detail about what it means to the kids, because last year that's what we couldn't stop talking about, how it was awesome how these kids were connecting with each other.
Right. Most of them don't know each other. They float around in different homes and stuff like that. So it's just an opportunity for them to get hours of time to possibly build connections, build relationships. We get the foster parents together, gives them a chance to see that they're not alone in the struggle either. It's just an all around good time. I mean, Lego helps with so many things cognitively. It's not just a toy.
It's so true.
So there's a lot of things that can be done. We're going to have a lot of challenges and team building skills and movies and food and just have a good time.
It's a blast. Okay, so I do want to point this out. In Tennessee,
so much for
there
that
are
info.
over 9,000 children in the child welfare system and in custody. So I want to talk about what you see on a day-to-day basis and what you're providing for these families.
So a lot of times there's very little notice when a child comes into care, catches foster parents off guard, catches everybody off guard. But a lot of times they end up with whatever they're wearing, maybe not wearing much of anything when they get to the foster parents' home. So our core mission is to supply those families with the items they need so they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to stress about it. Sometimes it takes weeks to get stuff. And if they're focused on that area, then they're not necessarily focused on stabilizing the placement. So we try to bridge that gap, and we do that through basically the community being connected through us on a network basis. So when I get requests for items, I can put that out, and then community members basically just filter those items to me, and I make sure they get where they need to go.
And we have a bunch of photos that I'd love to show that. There it is. It's the store. And this is, so families can come in and choose these items. So incredible. And like you said, a lot of these kids don't have anything when they first arrive with these families. So when people are looking to donate their items, how do they get in touch with you? Socials?
If they go through the Facebook page, that's the easiest way.
Okay.
And to message us through there on Messenger. I answer every single message. Last year was like 1,300 new messages or something. It's a full-time gig for me, but that's the easiest way. And then I can say, yes, we do need it. No, we don't need it. Hey, will you hold on to it for us for a little while? that kind of thing.
Amazing. Okay, and Jackie, we have to talk to you because this year you are coordinating Mr. Sumner County. It's an extravagant event, but the best part is, who is it supporting?
It's supporting FAN this year, and we are so excited to be able to support this nonprofit and all the hard work Anthony does in our community and helping foster children. And so we're excited. And so this year, all of our fundraising efforts will go straight to FAN to help him continue to do the work that he does. And so this event, we host it every September in Sumner County. It is called the Mr. Sumner County Pageant. It's a lot of fun. We're excited that we have News 2's Danielle and Joe Breezy emceeing for us again this year. We're super excited. But really, we've got information on our Junior League website about the event. The tickets go on sale July 1st. We have contestants that either live or work in Sumner County. They are man contestants, and so they come on stage, and it's a really great entertainment for the evening. They'll perform a talent. They'll have questions and answers, and so it's a lot of fun. It's eating.
Are you going to be part of this?
No, I'm not a contestant. I just support all the contestants with whatever they need to help them raise awareness and funds and stuff like that.
But
no,
you've got a six-pack, man.
Oh, God, Holly, I hope not.
Stop it. That shirt is everything. I do want to say, what an amazing way to team up and support this organization. What do you think, how will this impact this nonprofit?
So while our location is obviously we're out of Sumner County, but we do a lot in Middle Tennessee. And quite honestly, we've helped from Memphis to Bristol and out of state in some cases. So having a event this size will provide an opportunity for us to grow beyond the county borders a little easier. And that's really what we need to do is create a bigger physical network. So some of our parents are hours away and they can't get to us. So I end up delivering or shipping or whatever. So we'd like to have some secondary locations and pickup points and places like that. So that's really going to help us with that.
Amazing. Thank you so much to both of you for what you are doing. He's also helping dads who are part of the Foster Families Assistance Network. So if you would like to help or if you want to make a donation, please visit fosterfamiliesassistancenetwork.com. fosterfamilyassistance.com. Find ways to give back. And if you need help, reach out.
Okay, so let's see here. Let me just get that. Oh, Raymond, thank you for gifting. Whoop, whoop. Raymond, whoever got that, thank Raymond for that. Raymond gifted a membership. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. So by no means am I saying anything about the business, okay? A matter of fact, I hear he's a good man, good person. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about that or him or his wife or anything like that. But I am saying that it is, again, brought her to my attention and brought some things to my attention. And again, she knows people. And regardless, what if? Oh, and well, I'll say that. I'll let that be known elsewhere. Let's see. Well, she had Nina's daughter while the court battle was going on, or when the child was a baby. Yeah, but she didn't have no. That is true. That is true. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that is true. She did take care of Faith. We got to remember that. So she did take care of Faith at that time. So she could have got hooked up with that. Only, I don't see her, and it's a possibility, because you can go through those places and I don't see them needing the money, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't see them needing somebody else's charity, I guess is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Angel Wings, whoop, whoop, member for 2 months. Love you, love you. And then after, she would have had a stroller, a car seat, and all those things for Faith However, after Faith was gone and before Sebastian went missing, the message, even Jude saw that, Kiki saw it, a lot of people saw it, even says they needed the stroller in an emergency and contacted Kathy. And she said, no, she did not have one. Why do I need to get one? So, you know, she's very well involved for them to call her or call on her, you know. So, boom, boom, boom. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kiki's going live soon. Justin's going live soon. Justin's going to have a special guest that will tell us about Sebastian, things we didn't know, and you know, make sure that we watch everything. Everything's going on tonight. It's Friday night, honey. Everything is going on. So make sure you hit them thumbs up. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for being here. And I love you all. We got to keep Sebastian's name and face out there. Oh, Nurse Sandy, thank you so much. Woo, woo. Love you, Nurse Sandy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you all. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Scotty Too Hottie said, let me drop Kiki's link. I'll drop it for you. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on there. I'll drop it. Let's see. Let me see here, Kiki. I'm going to drop it for you. Oh, no. I always forget she put her damn name, True Crime or True. Kiki, you still in here? You still in here? Hold on. It never wants to come up for me. Hold on. And I got her in my, hold on a minute. Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord. Kiki, where you at? Somebody drop Kiki's link. It's either Kiki 2025 True Crime. Where is the dang thing? Kiki 2025 True Crime. Okay, hold on. Why is it though it's pulling up something else? That don't make no sense. I swear to Jesus, it's pulling up something else. Oh, there you go. Kiki, put your link in there. Hold on. She's still in here. Are you subbed? Okay. Thank you, Michelle. There it is. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Jude. There it is. Hey, Jude's got me. Mallycat, thank you. Mallycat, I heard you and Justin's yesterday, and I got so sick I had to leave. I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope your birthday was wonderful yesterday. I hope it was wonderful. And I'm so sorry. I am late. I am late. But anyway, y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all. Go to Justin's, go to Kiki's, go to everybody's that anybody's talking about Sebastian. Okay? Love you. And thank you, Mallycat. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Woohoo! Y'all have a great night, and I'll see you around. Love y'all. Bye.